Falcons, 6-0 against the spread. We have bet them basically every week. Talking about, is it time to get off a team? They are on the road at the Bengals, 6-point underdogs. It feels like a really big number for the Falcons, but I am starting to worry about regression.
For who, the Falcons?
Yeah.
I don't know. Their run scheme seems to work. Like, it's really weird and exotic, and teams don't seem like they know how to defend against it because they're the only ones that are really running this. It's like Army Navy's 3-back set with Mariota as the running back QB. I look the other way. Like, 6 points against Cincy. Have they won a game by more than 6 points in like 7 months? I don't know. Like, their whole playoff run was this. It's bizarre. Like, this number, again, I'm with Chad where it's like, we got to hop off. Last week was simple for me with Atlanta. Like that,
Yep.
That we spotted that a mile away of just 49ers in a letdown spot. Bengals, I want to say they're due for a letdown spot, but they're not really. Like, this isn't a letdown spot where it's more so for Atlanta, but it's a big number, and Atlanta keeps games close. So I feel like I'm going against two things here where it's like, I know for a fact since he doesn't like to win big, and they usually keep games close. And I know what Atlanta is. Atlanta keeps games close, and they just run it. And I saw last week the Saints were able to move the ball on the ground against this Bengals defense. Bengals, again, I told the stat last week, they have only given up 1 or 0 touchdowns in the second half this year. Like, their defense is better than people think. That was their first over of the year last year. So maybe I'll be wrong, and their defense will show up and completely shut down this Atlanta offense. And like Chad said, they're 6-0 ATS. They're due for a letdown spot in a letdown game. But it's hard for me to get off. That's just such a big number for a Bengals team that just plays games close. So
yeah, I'm surprised the market isn't adjusting to this yet.
Are you, though? Because they're still plus 700 to win their division, even though they should have beat the Saints and they should have probably upset the Bucks. And they're still plus 700, and the Bucks are big favorites. It just seems like we're adjusted. We're on this Atlanta team. The market is not. Like, the public is still not buying in Atlanta. So I'm going to keep buying because I still think we're getting a good number here, brother.